The Peak Master Lingdu has passed away. The enforcement team is already on their way. They said they'll dismantle Qingyun Peak immediately. Didn't I just pull an all-nighter in a rented room? Where is this dump? Peak Master, you're finally awake. The ancestral Lingdu just passed away. Sect leader Yuan. They said this is a misfortune that killed the auspicious beast. The enforcement team has reached the foot of the mountain. They're coming for the finances. Qingyun Peak demoted all of us to the lowest level laborers. Reincarnated as a waste peak. Peak Master starting off. Everyone is unemployed. What kind of hellish start is this? Sect management system successfully bound. Financial withdrawal crisis detected. Emergency starter pack dispatched. Open it now. Open it immediately. Congratulations, you obtained the ancient divine item Heavenly Fragrance Robe. It has been delivered to the clothing pocket on your right. Ancient divine item, my ass. Isn't this just instant noodle seasoning? The system must be a knockoff. It's over. The enforcement team has reached the mountain gate. Treat a dead horse as if it's alive. Go to the spirit spring pool. Peak Master, you can't. Spirit dew is the sect's most precious treasure. How can you casually use foreign objects to disturb and anger the sect? We'll die even faster that way. Where? It's really alive. The spiritual energy is 100 times denser than before. This is practically a miracle. Quick, look towards Qingyun Peak. Auspicious energy soaring into the sky. Isn't that the aura of the sect guarding spirit deer? Wasn't it declared dead? Who revived the spirit deer? Didn't Qingyun Peak become a wasteland ages ago? Didn't expect that instant noodle seasoning would actually work. Qingyun Peak is finally saved. Warning, sect guarding spirit dew has self-appointed a master. Triggered the sect's highest level betrayal accusation. Barely solved one crisis. Now comes an even bigger one. Is this system designed to screw me over? Lin Xiaofan, a useless golden core. How can you be worthy of the sect guarding spirit dew? Today I will cripple your cultivation and destroy your Qingyun Peak. Lin Xiaofan, how dare you? You actually hid the sect guarding spirit dew and forced it to recognize you as master. According to sect rules, your cultivation must be abolished and expelled from the sect. Enforcer Han, that's not quite right. The spirit deer escaped to Qingyun Peak on its own. It willingly chose me as its master. So how could it be hidden or forced? Your accusations are pure nonsense. The spirit deer is the sect's most precious treasure. It can't just recognize a master so casually. Clearly, you bewitched it with crooked methods. Today I'll clean house for the sect. Wait a minute. Enforcer Han, why are you so eager to act? Are you afraid I'll reveal some truth? What truth? Why did Lingdu escape to Qingyun Peak? Why were all the elders from each peak helpless? And yet I managed to revive it here? Stop spouting nonsense to confuse everyone. Linglu died of illness naturally. You just happened to revive it. If it died from illness, then why is Enforcer Han so agitated? Could Linglu's death be connected to you? You're talking nonsense. I'll kill you. Han Tianqi, stop. Sect leader, Lin Xiaofan hid the spirit dew and slandered me. You must stand up for me. Lin Xiaofan, tell me exactly what happened. Reporting to the sect leader, the spirit deer did escape to Qingyun Peak on its own. It was already not breathing at the time. I have an ancestral treasure that can heal wounded spirit beasts. That's how I revived it. As for recognizing a master, it was entirely voluntary. Ancestral treasure? I've never heard of the Lin family having such a thing. You obviously made it up? There's plenty you haven't heard of, Enforcer Han. Do I have to report my Ling family assets to you? Alright. Since the spirit deer is revived, that's a good thing. Lin Xiaofan, can you show us that treasure? Ah, this spiritual energy. Its purity is higher than even Millennium Spirit Ginseng. It'll boost pill quality by at least 2 levels. Lin Xiaofan, you have such a precious item. Are you willing to offer it to the sect? The sect won't treat you unfairly. Sect leader. I only have half a pack of this treasure left. If the sect needs it, I'm willing to give it all up. But I have one request. Go ahead. I hope the sect will grant Qingyun Peak the nearby low-grade spirit vein and make it part of Qingyun Peak for permanent use. No way. I, Jianfeng, have had my eye on that spirit vein for a long time. What does a waste peak need a spirit vein for? Qingyun Peak may be down now, but someday it'll be restored. I offered up the treasure, just to exchange for a low-grade spirit vein. Is that too much to ask? All right, it's settled. From now on, that low-grade spirit vein belongs to Qingyun Peak. Thank you, Sect Leader. Yes, Sect Leader. Finally got my hands on the spirit vein. Next, I need to recruit people to activate the spirit vein. Warning: detected ancient restriction within low-grade spirit vein. Requires blood from 3 disciples with pure lineage to activate. Otherwise, it will wither permanently after 7 days. What? 3 more disciples needed. There's only me and old Zhao at Qingyun Peak right now. Li Xiaofan, don't get smug. At tomorrow's disciple recruitment ceremony, I'll make sure you recruit 0 disciples. Let's see how you activate the spirit vein. Why hasn't Peak Master Lin recruited any disciples? Who would want to go to that waste peak of yours? No rush. Good things are worth waiting for. Whoever dares to choose Qingyun Peak is basically opposing me, Jianfeng. You 3, with your qualifications, go to the labor house as lower grade disciples. Lower grade is fine. I'll definitely become powerful in the future. 3 little brats. Are you interested in joining my Qingyun Peak? Princess here has 3 mediocre qualifications. We won't amount to much. Thank you, Elder, for reminding us to work hard. Talent doesn't matter. Really? You really want to take us in? Of course I do. Come on, follow me back to Qingyun Peak. Finally recruited 3 disciples. Now the spiritual vein can be saved. Ding! Detected new incoming disciples. Scanning their talents. Ding! The Wuhan, top-tier heavenly grade dark spiritual root. Last descendant of the ancient sword clan. Extinction sword body. Ding! Bai Lingxing. Top-tier heavenly grade mysterious yin spiritual root. Last senses of the Suzuki clan. Myriad manifestation spiritual child. The veiled little girl is actually a hidden senses. Ding! Long King Xuan. Top-tier heavenly grade true dragon bloodline. Reincarnation of the ancestral dragon holy body.
He must be a son of destiny.
The 3 random useless recruits I picked up are actually all the top of the top. This is a huge win for the big boss. Qingyun Peak is about to take off for real. Master, you're incredible. You took in so many geniuses. Lin Xiaofan only picked up 3 losers. That's right. Mark my words. They'll be crying as they leave within a month. Han Qianqi definitely won't let this go easily. It's best to keep a low profile.
Hey, isn't this Peak Master Lin?
Why are you bringing back three little nobodies? Look at the one in the patched clothing. Looks just like a beggar. Don't talk nonsense. We're not losers. Low-grade spiritual roots, N years of cultivation is less than others 1 year. If that's not useless, what is? What are you looking at? How dare a loser like you glare at me? Zhang Heng, watch your mouth. What, did I say something wrong? All three of them are just trash anyway. You're nearly 50 and just at the foundation establishment stage. Mocking 10-year-old kids. Aren't you ashamed? You're lying. If you bully my disciples again, don't blame me for being rude. Just you wait. This is the basic mental technique. Read it thoroughly tonight. Try to circulate your spiritual energy. Ask me tomorrow if you don't understand. Thank you, Master. I will definitely cultivate diligently. Besides cultivation, you have one more important task tomorrow. What task? Farming. Cultivation starts with training the heart. Working in the fields builds confidence. Practice the mental technique, and you'll get better results when farming. Understood, Master. Understood, Master. Replenish the spiritual energy here. It's time to water the field with the spiritual spring. Master, look what I found. A millennium-old spirit ginseng. How could there be such a treasure in our barren fields? I just told you to farm, not to dig for treasures. This luck is off the charts. How are these losers so powerful? I have to tell Master quickly. Han Qianqi, I've already found your spy. Just in time to show you how capable my disciples are. Peak Master. Look at this growth. This is the best harvest in Qingyun Peak's history. Oh, Zhao. Is this what you call thriving growth? Yes, before this, nothing grew here. Now we can grow so many spiritual plants. That's no easy feat. The land is good. It's just the planting methods are outdated. Listen up first. Implement crop rotation. Divide the fields and rotate them each season. It prevents the soil's spiritual strength from exhausting. Second, plant properly. Control the distance between the plants and rows. Avoid competing for spiritual energy and sunlight. All right, I'll get on it right away. Third, build irrigation channels. Control the water uniformly. Peak Master. It's incredible. At this rate, our monthly yield will be 30% higher than Jianfeng's, and the quality is way better than Jianfeng's too. Now that we have the output, it's time to find a buyer. Peak Master Lin, Peak Master. That batch of heavenly fragrance you gave to the Sect leader last time, our Peak Master tried it, and it's fantastic for alchemy. He wants to discuss a collaboration with you. Perfect. I was just looking for him too. Peak Master Lin, you're finally here. Peak Master Yao, no rush. Let's talk things through. Look, these body tempering pills were refined using your heavenly fragrance. Quality's 2 grades higher. Success rate is up 50% as well. Not bad. So, Peak Master Yao, how do you want to cooperate? I want to sign an exclusive supply contract with you. From now on, all your Qingyun Peak's lingy and heavenly fragrance can only be sold to me. Daniel Peak. Look, I'll give you the market. And they always supplied you. Aren't you afraid it'll all be used for Han Titan? Han Qianqi raises the price every year, and the quality keeps getting worse. I've been wanting to stop working with him anyway. Peak Master Lin, just don't hesitate. Let's work together for mutual success. Alright, deal. Great. Pleasure working with you. Master, bad news. The medicine saint just signed an exclusive supply contract with Lin Xiaofan. From now on, Don Peak will never buy spirit herbs from our sword peak again. What? Lin Xiaofan? You cut off my business. This isn't over between us. Tonight, take some men to Qingyun Peak. Destroy all his spirit fields. Let's see how he supplies them then. Master. Sect leader, something fishy must be going on here. Clearly, Lin Xiaofan set a trap for our Sword Peak disciples. Peak Master Han, that's not accurate. Was it me who forced Brother Zhang to sneak over the wall at night and use poison arrows to ruin my spirit fields? Nonsense. They just wandered in by mistake. Oh, by mistake, huh? Good thing I have a memory stone right here. Let's all watch together. After uprooting the lingi, sprinkle absolute spirit powder on top. Work quickly. Peak Master Han, there's both evidence and witnesses. What else do you have to say? Peak Master Han will put Zhang Heng and the other two in confinement for 3 months. Deduct 3 years' worth of cultivation resources. Han Qianqi is ordered to keep his disciples in line. The Wuhan and Bai Lingxi have reached the peak of the mid-key refining stage. It's recommended to use body-tempering pills to aid in channel opening. The two geniuses are finally about to break through. They must use pills to stabilize their momentum. Long Qingshuan's true dragon bloodline is about to awaken. The chance of a heavenly phenomenon is very high. The awakening of the true dragon bloodline will definitely trigger a phenomenon. Once exposed, every faction will fight over it. It must be concealed. Long Qingshuan, did you experience any abnormal heat in your body while training? Yeah, my stomach always feels warm. Feels comfortable, like drinking hot soup. As expected, the true dragon bloodline is starting to cleanse your meridians. This is a normal sign of breaking through. Tonight, go meditate at the Spirit Vulture Pool. I'll personally protect you. Thank you, Master. You two stay here. Keep breaking through. I'll take King Xuan over there. Once a phenomenon appears, the whole sect will be alarmed. We have to use Spirit Dew's auspicious aura to cover the dragon aura. Spirit Dew, release all your auspicious aura. Wait, that's not right. It feels like there's another aura mixed into this auspicious energy. Master, I broke through. I also dreamed of a giant golden dragon flying. Tonight's events. Not a word can be spoken to outsiders, understood? I got it, Master. This is the spiritual energy recoiling. Surprisingly, it's directly surged to the peak of the late golden core stage. Only one step away from breaking through. Sect leader, Qingyun Peak has not contributed to the battle spirit vein for half a month. The disciples worked hard thanks to their talent. It's time to reclaim the spirit vein. Cut off their resources. Han Peak Master is absolutely right. Spirit vein resources are limited. They must be used fully. Qingyun Peak has been at the bottom for years. By the rules, it should have been cut off long ago. That's not how you should say it. Qingyun Peak's spirit plant industry and spirit deer revival are both contributions. Selling a few spirit plants isn't much of a contribution. The sect competition is coming soon. Who can Qingyun Peak send? 3 late key refining juniors are worthy of entering the tournament. Lin Xiaofan, do you have anything to say? replying to the Sect leader. Qingyun Peak has few people, but the disciples are diligent. We will definitely take part in the Sect competition. Participate? You'll be at the bottom, no matter what. You'll disgrace the Lingxiao sect. Han Peak Master is so sure we'll be at the bottom. Why not make a bet? Bet what? If Qingyun Peak gets top 3, you apologize in front of everyone. Sword Peak's spiritual value output for 3 years goes to Qingyun Peak. If we end up lost, I'll willingly give up the spirit vein. Qingyun Peak will be dissolved. This. All right, I'll bet with you. Sect leader, please be our witness. Fine, I'll be the witness. In 7 days, we'll see the result at the tournament. Master, we definitely won't lose. The tournament determines Qingyun Peak's survival. For the next 7 people, I'll give you a hellish training regimen. Wuhan, practice the instant kill sword technique. Lingyi, train your divine sense transfer with Qingshuan. Practice with spirit due to stimulate your bloodline. Disciples understand. If they use half their talent, they'll make top 3. Just need to watch out for Han Qianchu's dirty tricks. Trigger Sect Tournament. Side quest objective. Lead Qingyun Peak to win first place in the tournament. First place rewards are so generous. This time, not only do we have to win, but win thoroughly. The current Qingyun Peak has land, spirit fields, and personnel, but it lacks a guardian spirit beast. Spirit Roadmaster is lowering taxes. No battle and the tournament is imminent. We must accumulate more trump cards. In the depths of the forest behind the sect, nobody dares to go. But I have spirit taming talent. Just right to try my luck. Take the disciples to get some experience? Let's go. Change training content for today. Master, the voices are coming from behind the grass. It's a low-level flying wind falcon. Spirit beasts are fierce by nature. They never take the initiative to approach humans. They were all attacked by demon beasts. So pitiful. Master, can we help them? Master, did it just recognize you as its owner? Master, the spiritual energy in my body suddenly got hot. No, actually my recovery speed just got faster. The fatigue disappeared instantly. It's the spirit deer. It evolved a range-type auspicious aura. At least covers 100 yards. This is domain-level auspiciousness. Paired with the speed-boosting spirit gathering array, cultivation efficiency is at least doubled. Spirit fields manage resources. Spirit beasts guard the mountain gate. Disciples hide their talent. Qingyun Peak's foundation has finally been fully completed. Spirit Road's auspicious aura combined with spirit gathering array. Your cultivation efficiency is over 3 times that of ordinary disciples. But this bonus isn't free. Only 7 days left till the Sect tournament. From now on, double your cultivation hours. I'll supervise personally. Year 0 monitoring status. Wuhan is in charge of sparring. Qingshuan, come here. Your daily task is to be defeated by the Wuhan 100 times. Then get up 101 times. Disciples understand. I'm going into seclusion to consolidate my realm. Results will be reviewed in 3 days. It laid an egg. Peak Master, you've been squatting here for quite a while. What are you looking at, old Zhao? Come over and see this. This is a Qingfeng bamboo shoot's egg. Peak Master, we've only been raising them for less than 10 days. Normally, it takes half a year for Qingfeng bamboo shoots to enter the breeding period after domestication. This is the bonus from the Spirit Beast Mastery. Take a look, old Zhao. The spiritual pattern on this shell is different from the other two. It's not the same. Ding, detected a mutated bloodline, Qingfeng golden bamboo shoots. Qualification is 20 times that of an ordinary Qingfeng bamboo shoots. It can grow into a combat spirit beast at the gold core stage, 20 times stronger. If it grows up, wouldn't the mutated golden bamboo shoots have incredible potential? Hiding it will just attract more attention. Luckily, Yaofeng owes me a favor. Send the broken shell over to test the waters. We can check the bloodline, and also bind a partnership, killing two birds with one stone. Old Zhao, send this shell to Dan Peak along with the Ganoderma. Let's invite Peak Master Yao to check out something fresh. Yes. First round of this year's Artifact Forging Division. Qingyun Peak versus Sword Peak. Qingyun Peak only has that useless Peak Master's useless disciples. They drew Sword Peak. That's basically a first round exit. Sword Peak's key refining team has 3 top-level competitors. Qingyun Peak's guys are still in key refining. How can they beat Sword Peak in the later stages? Not bad. Last time we caught those 3 stealing vegetables in the spiritual fields. This time we get to fight them fair and square in the arena. Consider it after sales service. You 3 over there. My senior brother Zhang Heng tanked because of you on Qingyun Peak. Who are you? Liu Zhang, 3rd seat disciple of Sword Peak. Peak of Key Refining. The competition. First round is your Qingyun Peak versus Sword Peak Shorty. See you in the arena. Don't cry. His left hand is slower than his right. There's a crack on the 3rd section of the sword hilt. Are you done? What? Want to try early? I'll give you 10 moves. You won't even be able to break my protective true energy. I don't need 10 moves. 1 move is enough. Crazy, trying to beat a key refining peak with just 1 move from late key refining. As expected, only fools come out of that useless peak master's teachings. Fine. You really have a death wish. I'll grant it. If I don't knock you down within 3 moves, I'll never touch a sword again. Impossible. Senior brothers and sisters, I won. We saw it. Let's go. First match of the Key Control Division. Qingyun Peak versus Sword Peak. Each side sends 3 disciples in turn. That's 2 out of 3 wins. Just showing off. Let's see if he can still laugh after getting crushed. Let's see if he can still smile. First one out from Sword Peak is usually their most reliable. Stable means slow. Use your speed to break his rhythm. Remember, you don't need a one-shot win. Just force him to make a mistake. Master. Master. What about me? What tactic do I use? Your tactic is to go sit down first. Warm up your bench. Begin. The auspicious halo covers the arena. My disciples' spiritual energy recovers faster. If Sword Peak disciples go for power, they'll end up leaving invisible openings. No need to clash head-on. Just drag out the rhythm. Wait until your opponent is exhausted. I lost. Qingyun Peak wins the first match. That kid with the wooden sword. What's the evaluation for selling Tai's limbs and core? I think it's mediocre. Mediocre, mediocre. He managed to break through a foundation establishment beginner's stance in under 10 counts. Second match. Lin Yu, don't reveal yourself. Just use predictions as before. Don't activate your spirit vision. Master is worried Han Chun will see through you. The way you win influences your opponent's judgment. Just rely on maneuvering to win. They'll just think you're lucky. But if you reveal a vision, they'll definitely dig into your secrets. Understood, Master. Begin. The left sword will strike first. Attack angle is too high. Right sword lacks momentum. Slight rotation at the wrist. Thank you for the guidance. I've learned from you. Qingyun Peak wins the second match. That's 2 out of 3. Qingyun Peak advances. So what about me? I haven't fought yet. Why the rush? Of course you save your trump card for last. But I've prepped that big move for so long. Listen, you didn't go on today. Not because of you, but the complete opposite. It's because you're too strong. So strong, I don't want the opponents to see your real skills yet. So I'm the secret weapon. You'll get your chance next time. 10 seconds what? From drawing the sword to finishing. It took you 10 counts to beat a foundation establishment stage opponent.
10 counts.
That's the result of our contest training. Today, everyone saw it. It's all thanks to your teaching, Master. Senior sister, you're amazing. You didn't even make a move? And he surrendered. How'd you do that? Watch more, act less. That's it. Your senior sister's win today was 100 times harder than you think. She didn't even use her spirit vision. Master Lin, please wait. Master Lin, that spirit deer isn't just an ordinary spirit beast, is it? Master Yao, feel free to speak frankly. I just have one question. Are you willing to sell the powder from the spirit deer's antlers, or not interested in cooperating? To be honest with you, I also know you have 2 clear wind bamboos. Danfeng will buy all your retail products at 1.5 times the market price. First batch at 1.5 times the usual price, payment still in crispy body dans. Deal. By the way, there's something you might not know. Han Qianqi threw a huge tantrum after the match. He couldn't save face. He could do anything. Be careful. Thanks. But do you really think I'm afraid of him? Second round, first match. Qingyun Peak's Bai Lingxing versus Fen Zhanfeng's Dust Moon. Practiced a few times last night. 7 times. First 5 times, got dizzy. What about the 6th time? Started to see. Begin. Finally showed up. Clear win-loss vision plus spirit eyes. Flat battlefield turns into 3-dimensional space. This tactic's called Sky Eye. I've been fighting all my life. Never met this kind of opponent. His speed doesn't seem like someone at the peak of key training. Totally convinced. Second round, first match, Qingyun Peak's victory. The formation is sealed tight. Trap formation for draining. Triple formation, layered on top of each other. Definitely aiming to wear out the opponent. Third round, first match, Qingyun Peak wins. Now Long Qinshuan faces the Formation Peak's vice-captain. Formation Peak learned their lesson. Directly set up 6 layers of formations. Clearly wants to exhaust their opponent layer by layer. If you want to win, break through my 6-layer formation first. Broke through one layer. Still 5 layers left. Formations need a complete surface for spiritual power conduction. The slate shattered. The formation base collapsed. All 6 formations scrapped at once. Break them all for me. Qingyun Peak advances to the semifinals with a perfect record. Master Lin, the shell of your golden bamboo egg broke. I've checked. It's at the golden core level. Retail sign. Let me take a look quickly. Almost ready. 5 times the market price. I want to reserve this golden bamboo cub. One more condition. I get full ownership of the golden bamboo. You get priority to purchase all his products. Deal. Young Master Lin Xiaofan cured auspicious spirit dew. And there's a golden core evolution. Rare clear win-loss. This Lin Xiaofan's beast training skills are impressive. Quite interesting. Just don't send anyone to get close. No rush. Wait until the competition ends. I'll handle business talks myself. Opponent is Qingyun Peak's second team. Top 4 in last Sect tournament. 3 in early foundation establishment stage with real battle experience. Combined, they're older than you all. So now tell me, what are you three's advantages? We aren't afraid of them. Whether you're afraid or not doesn't matter. Once you're in the ring, you have to fight. Your true advantages are only 2. First, Wuen's fast sword. Aggressive sky eye tactics. Zhuan's single punch attack. Each is new to them. They won't have time to adapt. Second, they've got experience with war of attrition, but have never faced a continuous healing auspicious beast aura. This semi-final. The key isn't who's stronger. It's who can endure longer. Got it? Got it? Now fight freely. Win and we'll have a feast tonight. This software is tricky. You can't catch the trajectory at all. Magnetic field duel ended in a draw. Magnetic field duel ended in a draw. Both matches were draws. Qingyun Peak must defeat the Rongheng. This match. How long have you pressured him? Since day 1 you joined the wind. Don't pressure him today. Trust him this time. Also trust yourself. I believe you can handle it. I've seen your 3-sword break formation before. It's fast, but useless against me. Red Sun Sword Key covers 3 times your range. You can get close. Young master, live on. The desolate sword physique is not a curse. It's a weapon. Accept it. He will win back everything for you. My goodness. That's a defensive array capable of withstanding a golden core strike. It's been controlled. At the very last moment, it missed by an inch. Wow. Concede. Qingyun Peak wins, advancing to the finals. Wow. Sword Key at the peak of key refining cracked the defensive array. Master, someone has come to report. It only recognized its master around the time of the Vulture Disciple recruitment ceremony. In less than a month, it completed the auspicious advancement. This has never happened in the history of the sect. The Vulture advanced in just over a month. Qingfeng lost 15. The world elixir even has golden core mutant variations. These things could never come from the hands of an ordinary golden core cultivator. Master, you mean he must have something in his possession that we've never seen before. Tan Xiangyan is not just a holy talent. It's a true treasure. Concealing a heavy treasure. What is the penalty according to Sect law? At worst, expulsion. At best, confiscation. That's enough then. Send someone to the back mountain to contact Iron Hand. Tell him once the job is done, the spirit stones will be doubled. The finals are imminent. I'm waiting to see the day your reputation is ruined and your people are scattered. Brother Iron Hand, are we really going to break into Qingyun Peak? I keep feeling like something is wrong with this place. What are you afraid of? I have the cultivation of the Peak Foundation establishment stage. Dealing with a few juniors is an easy task. That's right, we brought the beast soul incense. Once lit, it covers 100 yards. All spirit beasts will be knocked unconscious, unable to move. Brother Iron Hand, this is Sect territory after all. What if we're discovered? What's there to fear? It's the night before the finals. They are all having a meeting in the main hall. No one is guarding the spirit beast sheds. Make it quick. It'll be over in the time it takes an incense stick to burn. They really came. Upgrade the alert array to level 2. Someone is coming tonight. Peak Master, rest assured. I've already moved the golden bamboo shoots to a safe place. What's that? It's a formation. We've stepped into an array. Can't get out. This wall is sealed shut. It's coming from all directions. Something's wrong. This array pattern is still recording sound. Everything we just said has been recorded. The spirit beasts didn't sleep at all. We've been exposed from the start. 1 peak foundation establishment and 2 early foundation establishment. With this lineup, is Han Qianqi really that short on cash lately? How did you know Peak Master Han sent us? Because besides him, no one in the entire sect would resort to such low-life tactics after their disciple lost. Zhang Heng steals vegetables, and you guys steal paths. Jianfeng's ways of generating income are quite diverse. Since we've been caught by you, kill us or skin us as you please. Why would I kill you? You're just doing a job for money. Tell me who paid the money. How much was paid? When did you meet? And where was the location? Say it all, and I'll help you apply for a lighter sentence. It was Han Qianqi. 3 days ago, in the side hall of Jianfeng. He promised 500 mid-grade spirit stones, with another 500 upon completion.
He said the spirit dew is your biggest trump card.
Destroy it, and you'll definitely lose tomorrow's final. Sect Master, I'm here. Keep a close eye on these 3. After the match tomorrow, I'll personally go to the Sect Master. After tomorrow's final, once this matter is settled, this thorn, Han Qianqi, will be pulled. I won't give him a third chance. The grand final of the key refining group of this sect competition. Qingyun Peak versus the defending champion Qingyun Peak. Listen up. The final is a best-of-5 format. 3 individual battles and 2 team battles. You have no chance in a head-on clash. But a team battle isn't a duel. My tactic is simple. Tianji's horse racing strategy. Wuhan, you go first in the individual battle. Your task isn't to win, but to hold on. The spirit deer's healing aura covers the entire rest area. For every sword strike you take, it will give you a heal. Wait until his spiritual power hits rock bottom, and your chance will come. How long to hold? 10 strikes. Lingxi, you're up for the second match. The opponent is the lieutenant. You are the type he finds hardest to deal with. He won't understand your predictions.
Take this match.
And level the score. Qingxuan, you're up for the third match. Your opponent is the other lieutenant. They must have prepared for your one-punch knee breaker. So today you are not allowed to use your fists. If not fists, then what? Use your brain, and what that dragon inside you taught you. Don't only remember to use it when you're about to be killed. Think about when you're happiest. What does your body feel like? Don't wait for him to come. Make him remember it. The range of the spirit deer's auspicious aura just happens to cover their rest area. 3 consecutive battles. Spiritual energy recovery can keep up. They can't outlast us. The first match of the finals. The Wuhan of Qingyun Peak versus Xuanshan Peak. General, you excel at desperate situations, striking back after the enemy moves. I won't give you a moment's respite. Suppress him immediately from the start. It's complete brute force suppression. Qingyun Peak can't hold on any longer. The Spirit Dew aura covers the arena. He heals extremely fast. The opponent consumes innate spiritual energy, while Wuhan only consumes physical strength. You withstood my full force attack, and you saw through my flaws. I accept my defeat. Qingyun Peak wins the first match. Hao maintained his momentum. Next, Ling Shu and Qingzhuan will finish. In the second match, Qingyun Peak's Bai Lingxi adjusted the tempo. Vice Captain of Xuanshan Peak, I figured out your fighting style. Today I'll block all your backup moves. Impossible. You're plagued by old injuries. Your third sword swing always veers off. Your power adjustment timing has been exposed early on. Qingyun Peak wins the second match. The tournament is at match point. Final round, Qingyun Peak's Long Qingshuan faces away from Xuanshan Peak. Vice Captain. My unmoving Vajra body is an unbreakable foundation. Your usual brute force punches. I've thoroughly studied them. My master forbade me from using punches. He wants me to awaken my true power. That's pure dragon energy. Bloodline prodigy. Master only trained my fists, not my head. Qingyun Peak wins the final round. This year's overall champion in the key condensation group is Qingyun Peak. 3 months ago, Qingyun Peak was nearly dissolved. Today, 3 battles rose like the wind. To avoid Xuanshan Peak, Qingyun Peak officially remains. Now a main sect ancestor. Thank you, sect leader. Thank yourself for defying fate. Colluding with outsiders. Night raid to destroy the wind. All the evidence is gathered. Saving Qingyun Peak is just the beginning. Next is settling accounts with Han Qianqi. In this tournament, Qingyun Peak won every match. Qingyun Peak wins the championship. By the decision of the Elders' Council, Qingyun Peak is officially promoted to main inner sect peak, with the right to expand spiritual veins. Priority resource allocation in the inner sect. Wow, wow. Lin Shaofan and Jin Peng, official elders of the sect, also serve as deputy instructors in the discipline hall. Sect leader, last night 3 rogue cultivators broke into Qingyun Peak. They brought beast soul incense and tried to poison the spiritual dew. They were caught by the wind guard array on the spot. It was Han Qianqi. He promised me 500 mid-tier silver stones to poison Ling Lu for him and wipe out Qingyun Peak's trump cards to make sure you were crushed in the finals. That's pure nonsense. Spirit stone samples can be forged. This hardly counts as solid proof. You're deliberately framing me. This is from half a year ago. Zhang Heng, a disciple from Jianfeng, testifies he destroyed Qingyun Peak's spirit fields with others, along with the recorded confessions of his accomplices. 3 pieces of evidence across half a year. Witnesses, events, and times are all complete. If there was only one recording, it could be faked. Did I set up a trap half a year in advance? Back then, as a failing peak leader, could I really do all that? Jianfeng peak leader Han Tianchu is suspended immediately and handed to the discipline hall for joint trial. A full investigation of all crimes. Punished strictly according to Sect law. Your father used the sword to settle scores years ago. You use careful moves to bring down your enemies. This approach hurts more than a sharp sword. Thank you, Elder Feng. Han Qianqi had 3 chances and chose the worst path every time. You did it on purpose, didn't you? That firefly stone on the night before the finals. You timed that perfectly. If he hadn't acted before the finals, his crime would only be jealousy. But on the night of the finals, it became conspiracy. Same timing. Different consequences. I didn't set him up. I just knew he couldn't help but make his move early. A full investigation by the discipline hall needs time. Even if Han Qianqi is convicted, he's been working in Jianfeng for years. His outside forces won't disappear overnight. Be careful. He has some old connections among the rogue cultivators. Iron Hand is just one of them. I can keep an eye out for you. But I can't block them all. Thank you, Sect leader. Thank you, Elder Feng. I'm more concerned about something else. Now that Qingyun Peak is promoted to main peak, expanding the spiritual veins, resource allocation and recruiting talent need to be finalized quickly. Approval to expand the spiritual veins has been granted. You can set the plan yourself. As for manpower, after winning the championship, many will want to join Qingyun Peak, updating the range growth chart. The exclusive passive talent system is officially unlocked. Now you can see the true origin and aptitude of spiritual roots. Spot hidden injuries, seals, and latent talents. Low-level aptitudes can be reshaped and improved. See the next region's promotion criteria directly. Upgrade all basic facilities of Qingyun Peak. Individual cultivation breaks through to the early nascent soul stage. Strange, these people's aptitudes are average, barely passing the middle level. So why were they chosen? Yeah, line up. Many outer disciples with high-grade spiritual roots weren't picked. Peak leader, what's your selection criteria? Peak leader, my spiritual root test results were always low grade. My progress is slow too. Why would you choose me? I know your background. It's unbelievable. I have a genuine high-grade spiritual root. Worked hard for years but wasn't selected. Yet you pick a bunch of mid to low level ones. Choosing like this, how will Qingyun Peak rise again? Yeah, peak leader. Strength of aptitude is the foundation of cultivation. Choosing like this is just too careless. Most people only see the surface, judging by spiritual roots or inherent talent. First of all, welcome to Qingyun Peak. You were personally chosen by me. I think you have what it takes. Second thing. Qingyun Peak is a place for hard work. The Peak Lord and other main peak disciples don't do chores. Other main peaks have resources allotted by quota. Once they're gone, that's it. Qingyun Peak's duty output can be directly exchanged for cultivation resources. Third thing. Qingyun Peak only cares about how much stronger you are today than yesterday. Strictly follow the teachings of the peak. Wuhan is here to welcome the newcomers. Lingxi will help you cleanse your meridians. Jian Archive, Kingshuan, and the others will guide you in farming. Cultivation begins with cultivating the mind. Farming truly trains your mindset. A mutated spirit beast at the Jinden level. It doesn't even look as imposing as a chick. Peak Lord, has the golden bamboo shoot egg hatched yet? Gangfu's constitution is special. We tailor exclusive feed just for him. Golden feathers all over. Pure spiritual energy. I will instantly prepare exclusive feed. Qingyun Peak has plenty of resources. Such a great environment, I definitely made the right choice coming here. Work hard. Our peak will only become more and more prosperous. Bold strokes on the page. Han Qianqi, stop. Qingyun Peak is finally at peace. The top priority is to build an independent pill room. Fix the shortcomings. Peak Lord Lin, perfect timing. This month's Lingi materials are of exceptional quality. Forming success rate up 20%. The golden bamboo sprout spirit rain is especially a treasure. I want to discuss a long-term cooperation with you. Qingyun Peak will build its own pill room. But you're only allowed to train 2 junior disciples.
Hehehehe.
I admire you. Never satisfied with the status quo. What? Are you trying to cut off my raw material business? This isn't about stealing business. We're here for a win-win. I can help you build the pill room and train your disciples. But I have one condition. All sects allocate resources every year based on seniority. No matter the output, old established peaks always take priority for quotas. And that's the root of the resource imbalance. Qingyun Peak's per capita Lingi output is 1.8 times that of Jianfeng. But the annual quota is only 1/7 of Jianfeng's. The rules are unfair. My proposal keeps basic quotas unchanged. Extra resources are distributed according to contribution. 3 measures: spirit value retailing. Disciples' advancement rates will be publicly announced. The more you work, the more you earn. This plan is biased. Eliminate closed peaks. Who will be responsible if combat power declines? Sword cultivators should have a task completion rate index. Contribution is converted based on difficulty. Combat strength is the safeguard. All trades naturally complement each other. Vote on site. The plan is passed. It will be officially implemented next quarter. Lin Shaofan will fully oversee and supervise the plan. Peak Lord Lin, impressive methods. A wave of reform. Winning people's hearts. Elder Mo, you praise me too much. I'm just straightening out the accounts. Elevating the bigger picture. The big accounts are clear. But the smaller accounts might not be easy. Until next time. That Mo Wen. Far more reserved and dangerous than Han Jueqiu. Senior brother the I'm trapped by a seal. I can't find the path to sword intent. Draw your sword. Sword intent learns to go around obstacles. And still passes through. I got it. Thank you for your guidance, senior brother. The eastern ridge of the protective mountain array has shifted. Let me know tomorrow. Master. I must master pill refining. To share the burden for the peak. It's so busy being a senior brother. Juniors ask about everything. Han Qianqi lost power. The foundation of the spirit field sacred beast is solid. Pill room construction is about to begin. Next, it's time for Qingyun Peak to step out of the sect. Plan for the long term. Hard work all the way. Stay true to your original aspiration and you won't regret it. Peak Lord. Mu Yunyi, young master of the Spirit Beast Mountain Villa, visits in person. Visiting personally means it isn't just a small purchase. Serve premium spiritual tea for the distinguished guest. Mu Yunyi has come in person.
He must be here for the breeding secret frost.
This is an opportunity for expansion, but also a gamble. Tanxiang Yin nourishes spirit beasts and purifies spiritual resonance. It's an ancient rare item. Use it to raise the mutation breeding rate. Just a few little unique tricks, nothing much. Linglu deer. Within a month, all will migrate monthly. Qingfeng Sunyu is about to reach Jindan stage. Even if the eggs are changed. Such results. Among the villa's 800 years of records, only a handful achieve this. Your methods surely aren't only inherited from Lingshao's sect. Young Master Mu, are you testing my bottom line? Uncovering your cards is secondary. Negotiating cooperation is my true intention. I'm after your wealth. I don't want to be enemies. I just want a win-win outcome. The manor offers top-tier rare breeding stock. You'll be fully in charge of domestication and breeding. We have priority to purchase the output. Profits are split 50-50. The risks aren't equal. The breeding stock is precious. If breeding fails, there's little loss in swordsmanship. How will the medicine master handle it? I'm betting on your abilities. What I want is exclusive long-term rights to monopolize the high-end retail market in the northern region. We can work together. Add one more clause. If Qingyun Peak faces a crisis, the manor must provide military support. On call at any time. Deal. Master Lin is meticulously planning ahead. It's cultivating in the chaos. Doing business means guarding your ground. Making profit is protecting your life. They're really the same thing. The auspicious aura can be gathered and released at will. Deer antlers are gentle, with no energy leakage. That's a trait only spirit beasts at the transformation level possess. He's at most of the nascent soul stage, yet shows signs of advancing to the transformation level. Master Lin, what exactly did you feed him? Just regular feed. Clearwind Golden Falcon. Purebred mutated breed. Gold feathers are translucent. Eyes blaze like fire. Superb quality. The first batch of breeding stock will arrive tomorrow. Add 3 more pairs. Jadahern antelopes. Scarlet-tailed spirit finch and 3-tailed spirit rabbits. At least one must mutate within 3 months. And if I pull it off, you'll be the only authorized breeding partner of the manor in the northern region. Retail market. We'll split it evenly. Mo Wen is different. This person is way too quiet. He observed the entire process with a cold gaze. Didn't make a single sound. The biggest threat in the cultivating world is a hunter lurking in the weeds, biding their time. He doesn't make a move, not because he's incapable, but because he's waiting for me to expand too quickly, and for my foundation to become unstable, then deliver a fatal blow. So I have to secure the spirit beasts, and collaborate with the manor. Rely on the sect to stand firm. Increasing spirit field output isn't enough. I need to hold solid resources in my hands, tie down external military support, and gradually build up Qingyun Peak's confidence. Only if you're strong enough, will you not fear those in the shadows taking a bite? A pair of Jadahern antelopes. The horns are used in medicine. The milk is used for refining pills. A pair of scarlet-tailed spirit finches. Tail feathers can be used to make honesty, fortune, and prosperity talismans. A pair of 3-tailed spirit rabbits. They reproduce extremely fast. Within 3 months, they can breed a litter. I've handled this for 15 years. When spirit beasts move to new environments, they must be kept away from people for at least 3 days to acclimate. I've handled this for 15 years. When spirit beasts move to new environments, they must be kept away from people for at least 3 days to acclimate. Yet you managed to make spirit beasts bond on the spot? That's a rare talent for animal control. Maybe it's the abundant aura at Qingyun Peak. People and beasts both seem to get along here. It's just fate. All 3 batches of spirit deer antler powder were bought out by the Immortal Alliance. The pill stones sell at 4 times the premium. Bamboo spirits have become a fixed purchase for sword cultivators. Golden bamboo is fully booked through next year. The sales channels are wide open. But a bottleneck has appeared. High-end retail grows slowly. Production is limited. We need high output in short cycles. Steady product lines. The newly arrived 3-tailed spirit rabbits are perfect. Materials for making talismans are consumed in large quantities. The price stays steady. I'll mark your commitment and dedication. Every morning, you'll work in the spirit field to familiarize yourself with the essentials. In the afternoon, you'll learn pill refining from the Medicine Peak Master for 3 months. Peak Master, can I really learn pill refining? I've never touched any of this. Let me try long-term outsourcing to Medicine Peak. Only by recruiting lost pill refiners and building our own pill hall can we complete the industrial chain. Master Lin is at the peak of his influence. Qingyun Peak is advancing rapidly. Congratulations? Elder Mo, you flatter me. I just don't bother with running business. I heard you've secured an exclusive partnership with the Spirit Beast Manor. Mo Yunyi is ambitious and proud. He hardly ever forms alliances lightly. If he proactively seeks cooperation, it shows your extraordinary skills. Just a small deal for mutual benefit. Not worth mentioning. Too much modesty hides your true intentions. No gate in the north has ever matched Qingyun Peak's spirit beast mutation rate. Master Lin, I wonder what secret technique you possess. Elder Mo Hanqianqi asked me the same question. You probe politely. He forced his way in. I mean, no harm. Just pointing this out for your benefit. The cultivation world doesn't tolerate unsolvable miracles. You may keep your secrets, but others may not have the patience. Han Qianqi is an obvious dagger. Mo Wen is poison in the shadows. He never lays a hand or acts first, but every word hits a vital spot. Chan Shang is also my biggest trump card. It must never be exposed. I must prepare a well-crafted story in advance. Block everyone's attempts to pry. Only then can I develop safely. The Immortal Alliance has launched a cross-region investigation, specifically targeting Qingyun Peak. The 3 negative wind indicators are exceptionally outstanding. Lingyi yields per acre are 3 times higher than comparable sects. Spirit beast mutation rates crush all northern sects. Just adjusting to local conditions. It's a unique system. Once you check the numbers, I investigated thoroughly. In my career, this is the sustainable management system I established 10 years ago. No need to be too modest. You're a non-typical cultivator registered with the Immortal Alliance. Traditional sects exploit resources, draining spiritual veins for cultivation. But you base everything on spiritual value. Grow through retail, and let the industry support your cultivation. From now on, Qingyun Peak is included in the Immortal Alliance's special support list. Resources, channels, and reputation will be prioritized. Thanks to the Immortal Alliance for this recognition. I, Xiao Fen, will live up to your support. But support is also a double-edged sword. The higher you rise, the more people lurking in the shadows. Someone doesn't want Qingyun Peak to rise any further.
Take care.
Urgent news from the perimeter. On the trade route 200 miles outside the gate, strange rogue cultivators are secretly scouting. They're tracking Qingyun Peak's caravan route. All the Sect's caravans have organized escorts. Only your Qingyun Peak delivers goods independently. No official protection. The day after tomorrow, there's a shipment destined for Spirit Beast Manor, including spirit rabbit cubs, spirit sparrow feathers, and refined deer antler powder. If they dare to set an ambush on the Sect's trade route, it's definitely not just idle rogue cultivators. We absolutely can't underestimate them. I'll reorganize the route and escort formation. They want to hijack my goods and block my momentum. Then I'll play along and face them head on. Use this opportunity to root out the mastermind. The delivery schedule for 2 days from now has already been exposed. Fan, you has already scouted the outer trade routes ahead of time. Their target is clearly our Qingyun Peak caravan. Once again, they're coming for us. It must be because Han Qianqi was removed from his position. He can't give up his ambition to save the sect. This group is likely his hired muscle. Master, I've analyzed the route. There are 3 deadly ambush points along the 200-mile route. Duanhan Cliff is easy to defend and hard to attack. Qingxi Ferry has a narrow retreat path. Wild Fox Ridge's dense forest is well concealed. That makes it the perfect place for a sneak attack. Let them come then. We're not pushovers anymore. Peak Master, they're planning a sneak attack on us. We don't have enough manpower. It's too risky. Why not postpone the delivery? Or take a detour and avoid conflict? The more we back down, the bolder they'll get. Qingyun Peak was just recognized by the Immortal Alliance. Now is the time to set rules and suppress the undercurrents. Everyone switch to the new equipment. This battle isn't just about protecting the goods. It's about clearing obstacles. Let's settle all these hidden troubles in one go. Remember, the mission to intercept is just a pretense for killing. Lin Shaofan is the real employer. He ordered the ambush on the convoy. He never said to assassinate the Peak Lord. The goods aren't worth mentioning. Lin Shaofan is too influential. He's backed by the Immortal Alliance. If we let him grow any further, no one else in the northern region will have a foothold. At the Duanhan Cliff Fork, visibility is limited. Escape routes are blocked. You all lie in wait here. Wait for the convoy to enter, then tighten up the formation. Then we can strike and finally avenge my father's death. 200 medium-grade spirit stones as a deposit. Another 300 upon completion. Here's a rule for you if you want to stay alive. No matter the outcome, no matter if you're captured or not, your employer is only the dismissed Han Qianqi. Only one person needs to know. The dead make perfect scapegoats. Do the job cleanly. Don't leave the slightest trace linked to me. Lin Shaofan, you've risen with talent and luck. You're in the spotlight. But there's no such thing as a force that always prospers, nor a miracle without flaws. Han Qianqi is already a discarded piece. If you die at Duanhan Cliff, the hidden dangers are completely eliminated. If you survive, you'll personally wipe out Han Qianqi's old followers. Either way, I win in the end. They're coordinated and move as one. The division of roles is precise. Definitely not ordinary rogue cultivators. Someone is absolutely pulling the strings behind the scenes. Dingling Deer's Lucky Cloud aura activates, instantly refilling spiritual energy and upgrading the artifact. It can only be triggered once every 24 hours. It's impossible for you to recover instantly, even surrounded by the 3 of us. How did you just recover to full health in a blink? Elder Han clearly said you have cultivation but no combat prowess. You're not good at fighting. So you thought you could take me down with just core, formation-level power against a nascent soul cultivator. Usually you'd rob my trade routes and even try to take my life. Are you just too arrogant? Or did Han Qianchu's spirit plans make you desperate? Don't think you can just throw your weight around because you're in the nascent soul stage. The three of us together can wear you down. Even if we have to exhaust you to death. Hold him off. As strong as his spiritual power is, he can't outlast our repeated attacks. Once you're in this formation, there's no way out. The formation's core is exposed. Your blade work is clumsy. Your sword has gaps in it. There are openings everywhere. How is this possible? Your fighting rhythm doesn't feel like someone used to actual combat at all. I don't believe it, Dai. Your sword is too slow. Master, we agreed I'd ambush the swordsman. Senior brother Wu Hun, why did you just snatch the credit directly? Opportunities on the battlefield don't wait, you were too slow. I was just steadying my stance. You deliberately stole the credit. Thanks for analyzing the positioning throughout the fight and syncing intel. It kept us steady the entire time. It's nothing, Master. As long as I can share your burden, it's worth it. Tell us where the princess is, and I'll spare your life. It was Han Qianchi. He promised each of us 300 medium-grade spirit stones. Another 500 after the job. He lied to us. Told us you were just core formation stage, with weak combat strength. Never mentioned you were a nascent soul cultivator, or that there were 3 genius disciples lying in ambush. This is my third piece of evidence. I'll take it back as proof. The Elder Council will repeat today's account in public. I want everyone to see Han Qianchu's real face. Someone has always been probing my strength from the shadows. Today's battle is not just settling old scores, but also making a public debut. From now on, Han Qianchi has committed 3 offenses within 6 months. Destroyed Sect property, harmed auspicious spirit beasts, colluded with external cultivators, assassinated fellow Sect members. There is both witness and material evidence. Do you admit your guilt? I admit my crime, but I won't accept my fate. 2 months ago, you were still the laughingstock, a useless nobody. On what grounds did you turn your life around? Recognized by the spirit road, disciples transformed, possesses dual talents. So what did you rely on after a century of cultivation? Why is it you still lost to someone who started halfway? I worked the spirit fields diligently every day. Set up a race every night. Accumulated wealth and safeguarded the land. Shared resources equally. Built Qingyun Peak from the ground up. You hold a high position, yet only know how to seize power and engage in infighting. You don't know how to manage. You don't know how to persevere. You don't understand people. You can't understand my rise. It's not that I won't explain. It's that your mindset is too narrow to get it. Ling Zhanshen's son is indeed more clear-minded than me. I lost, but I am not resigned. Strip Han Qianchi of his position as Peak Lord. Expel him from Lingxiao Sect. Banned from ever stepping on Sect territory again. Sword Peak assets are now directly managed by the Sect. All resources are to be redistributed fairly. The old rival's tale has ended. What do you think your father will do with him? My father has always been magnanimous. Grudges are settled. Most likely he'll invite him for a drink to let things go. You're wrong. Your father settles grudges openly. He'll beat him up to settle accounts first. Then they'll have drinks to forgive and move on. That's how it's truly ended, with no debts left. You're good at fighting, but your father is better at war than governance. He overpowers magic with the art of control. As long as you stay true to yourself, that's enough. Thank you for your guidance, Uncle Fang. I will train hard. Then eat a little less. 3 pieces are just right. First order of business. Han Qianqi has been expelled from the sect. From now on, there will be no more secret schemes. No more malicious sabotage. No more hired assassins. But though the old enemies are gone, new enemies will come. Now Qingyun Peak is on the Immortal Alliance watch list, in charge of spirit beast breeding cooperation in the northern region. We're attracting too much attention. From now on, the spying and competition will only get fiercer. Starting tomorrow, all training, coursework, and practical missions will be doubled. The rise of Qingyun Peak does not depend on me alone. It relies on everyone's dedication. Thank you all for standing shoulder to shoulder along the journey, never backing down, sharing honor and disgrace together. To Qingyun Peak. To Qingyun Peak, to Qingyun Peak. To Qingyun Peak. After Sword Peak's resources were pooled into the sect, the new resource distribution policy you implemented went very smoothly. Now, more than 20 small and medium peaks are siding with you. Only Xuanshan Peak, though publicly supportive, has been too quiet. They never show up or take a stance the whole time. Mo Wen is far more patient and cunning than Han Qianqi ever was. According to the testimony of the loose cultivators who ambushed me before, there's no trace of him. He never uses his direct subordinates. All his shady tactics go through multiple outside layers. It's so clean there are no flaws to be found. So how do you plan to handle it? Keep passively waiting? Wait for him to strike from the shadows again? Waiting passively is the worst move. For Han Qianqi, we could gather evidence and encircle him. But that won't work for Mo Wen. Every transaction, every plan of his, is completely disconnected from him. No flaws to catch. Want to bring him down? You can only wait until he slips up. I called you here today, not to talk about old enemies, nor about Mo Wen. I want to talk to you about a major matter concerning Qingyun Peak's future. Now, your management system and industrial scale, external cooperation and sect influence have already exceeded the level of a regular inner sect. The Peak Lord can now be independent. When the sect was founded, it wasn't an act of betrayal or secession. It was a branch from the same origin. Lingxiao Sect and Qingyun Sect share the same origin. You can run Qingyun Sect independently. Keep your business units, army, and external partnerships intact. You only need to pay 10% of the profits to the sect yearly, as a legacy fee for the tradition. Both sects can coexist. Thank you, sect leader, for making it possible. My father once dreamed of founding a sect, but unfortunately, he never achieved it. Today I will finish what he could not. This is the item your father gave me years ago. When he built Qingyun Peak, he once said, "Someday the peak will be renowned." If he's not around then, pass this gourd to his successor. Now the right person has come. The data for the territory and raw materials is finalized. All 3 batches of Peak Lord's revenue vouchers for this month are out. Jadahern antelope milk has been successfully made into medicine. Added to the physique refining pill formula. Immediately raised the quality of the pills by 40%. Orders doubled completely. Right now, our Qingyun Peak's monthly income is already over 3 times Sword Peak's height. Peak Lord, look, I also kept another note. Retail numbers at our ranches have soared. Our current barns are bursting at the seams. I thought we could add 2 more retail barns. Old Zhang's 2 barns just can't keep up. What we'll build next isn't just new barns, but a new sect. Qingyun Peak will become a sect. Whether it's Qingyun Peak or Qingyun Sect, I've stood guard here from abandoned peak to now, and I'll stand here for life, wherever Peak Lord goes. Han Qianqi was ultimately defeated. He was way too impatient. He used the exact same trick 3 times. Letting someone go was to leave a witness. It gave others something to use against him. He kept making the same mistakes. His defeat was already inevitable. But Lin Xiaofan is honestly remarkable. He never wins by luck. Every step is calculated to gather evidence. The first step was destroying the fields, then collecting evidence in the second poisoning beast incident, then again by hiring a killer for the third set of evidence. The 3 pieces of evidence build up layer by layer. The crimes stack up, and it perfectly seals his fate: Han Qianqi's death sentence and expulsion. This wasn't even a duel. It was like fattening a pig for slaughter. Letting it grow and waiting patiently. Waiting until the opponent was as arrogant as possible. Let the evidence stack up. Then strike with a killing blow. But he absolutely can't establish his own sect successfully. Right now he's only the peak master of his current sect. The fights are still internal affairs. Once he's independent and has his own sect, and takes an official seat among the former king's ranks, it'll be considered a major inter-sect diplomatic issue if anyone tries to move against him later. There would be no more chances to attack him. There would be no more opportunities. Qingyun's sect must remain hidden from the public. There are 12 sessions today. You're scheduled 7th. Your business topic is way too innovative. It's unprecedented in the northern region. Many small and medium sects are hopeful. But the big Zhang kings mostly just want to see you mess up and get embarrassed. I've long since settled the grudges of my youth. Today, it's time to embarrass those who intend to make things difficult for me. The last 3 months of data for Qingyun Peak are all verifiable. The output from the spiritual fields is 3.2 times the sect standard. The success rate for retail breeding is 4.6 times the northern region average. Single unit retail output ranks 2.8 times higher than industry average. The alliance's audit accounts are reliable. No matter how good the data looks, it's still all just numbers. Your whole speech is just about management calculations. Frankly, you're weak in combat power. You don't know how to fight. If a nascent soul cultivator shows up to grab your fields or ranch, can your paper-thin strategy stop a cultivator's punch? Questioning your combat power in public. Does that count as an official challenge? Make your move. You. That's your answer? A nascent soul stage cultivator wants to seize Qingyun's operations, treading on our sect foundation. I'll show you with my fist. You're not worthy of running this operation. It's not that our sect can't fight. We just weigh the pros and cons first. Only then do we decide who wins or loses. The alliance was originally formed to help the weak, not to profit from dues. We strictly adhere to the rules. We work together with integrity. Resources are shared, and technology sharing is available for everyone. This conference isn't being held on this stone pill peak. It's core to business rights. If anyone tries anything then, they'll be taking on the entire Northern Region Sect Alliance. No one can afford that kind of consequence. Sect Master, I officially request for Qingyun Peak to become an independent sect branch. The new Lingxiao branch will operate independently. We'll keep our own tradition. No more profits for you, Zheng Kui. Too bad he's now standing with an equally strong independent sect branch. As long as I'm acknowledged, I don't care about my qualifications. I only care if it's truly what I want. Are you establishing this branch to surpass your father, or just to protect your family's legacy? My father's reputation and cultivation. All I remember is his dying words, "The wind is not home." The sect is the reason for me to open a new branch. It's not about competing to win or lose, just to complete his unfulfilled wish. Take this as a fresh start in spring. Battle readiness within a month. Focus on cultivating power and meditation as needed. The leadership of Qingyun Sect is now yours. Let me share some news with everyone. Branch application approved. Qingyun Sect has been established. Next step, we'll start building our sect and move our operations. Lots of tasks to handle. From now on, you are the first generation of direct disciples of Qingyun Sect. Wuhan, you're in charge of the Sword Pavilion. Don't focus on brute force or killing techniques. Specialize in sword intent. Keep your mind steady. As sect disciples, you must guard the Sword Pavilion, protect Qingyun, and live up to your master's trust. Lingxi, you're in charge of the Suzuki Pavilion. Coordinate formations, defenses, and intelligence. Survey and predict the situation. Analyze for the sect what's real and what's not. Avoid risks. I will remember my duties. I'll protect the sect fully with Suzuki Pavilion. Lingxi, you are in charge of the Suzuki Pavilion. Managing the formations, defense and intelligence. Survey and predict the situation. See through what's real and what's not for the sect. Avoid risks. I will remember my duties. And use Suzuki Pavilion to safeguard the sect. King Xuan, you take charge of Longyuan Pavilion. Fully responsible for spiritual beast breeding. Managing external alliances and foreign affairs. King Xuan, you take charge of Longyuan Pavilion. Fully responsible for spiritual beast breeding. Managing external alliances and foreign affairs. I'll work hard and be practical. Take good care of the ranch. Never let anyone down. As the founder of Qingyun Sect, pure strength can only protect, for a while. Only if each generation holds firm and keeps improving can Qingyun Sect stand tall for a long time. Jianshan, your son nurtures others and lays the foundation. Qingyun finally has someone to carry on. This place looks barren, but the underground spiritual and water veins are intact. The territory is vast, perfect for establishing a base in the wilderness. Others fear desolation and poverty, but I'm best at reclaiming and cultivating new land. Farming and beast breeding, setting up formations and nurturing people, I can personally grow an entirely new Qingyun Sect. Establish the foundation and start over. Start again from scratch. Qingyun Sect officially sets out. Not trapped by rules. Not locked by thought. I've become a master. I've broken through to nascent soul stage. Early stage of nascent soul. All the requirements for promotion are met. Successfully leveled up. Rank is now visible. Unlocked exclusive talent. Spirit gathering can concentrate spiritual energy in the territory. Ordinary land can be transformed. Spiritual land formations have double the effect. Titles cost half as much. Next, the main focus is attack and defense. Unlock conditions. Operations are fully established. Resources are stable. Goods flow externally. Cultivation advances. Last night, I successfully broke through to the early nascent soul stage. Unlocked a brand new talent. This is the spirit gathering talent. It can transform land, gather spiritual energy. All mundane territory in our jurisdiction can be upgraded to premium land. Spiritual energy density will increase by at least 3 times. 3 times the spiritual energy. That means our cultivation speed will directly surpass most sects in the northern region. Besides this, all arrays within our territory will have double the effect. Activation time will be halved. This gives our sword sect massive advantages for breeding and protecting the sect. It's a huge advantage in every way. The time is right. The new sect site will officially break ground in 2 weeks. Everyone prepare, relocate and move. All industries and retail operations, everyone stick to your role. Get ready for action. In just a few months, our retail industry will be fully established. The new sect will be settled. After spreading the spirit gathering talent, spiritual energy will double. In less than half a year, our retail quantity and quality will increase by at least 3 times. This is the new mountain gate of the Qingyun sect. The earth veins are intact. Contains active spiritual energy. It's a blessed land. The earth veins are alive. Spiritual energy will stay forever. Next, we build the foundation and establish the mountain gate. Build the ranch. Set up the protective mountain array. The Peak Master's spiritual ground is complete. We start construction immediately. Work will never be delayed. Many senior members of sects have praised your site selection. Easy to defend, hard to attack. It allows for strategic advance and retreat. Forceful resistance can't last long. Fighting will eventually lead to turnover and collapse. So how will you stabilize the new Qingyun sect? Territory and structure may be lost. But standard rules let industries take root locally, so they will never collapse. I will offer standards for spiritual farmland rotation, holy beast breeding, and premium control. A full set of protocols, so even weak sects can rely on their own management for stability. If Father, who battled his whole life, could see your current vision, he would be extremely pleased. I've prepared new wine, waiting for the mountain gate completion and inauguration, and will personally celebrate the sect for you. Father, you said, the wind isn't home, but the sect is. I started with 3 acres of wasteland, a sick deer, and 3 disciples that no one took in. Now I finally founded the sect. Within 3 months, the 4 main halls will host a banquet for all friends from the Immortal Alliance. To help the new Qingyun sect establish itself in the northern region. Today's core tasks: 3 things the Spiritual Beast Ranch. Completed overall. Cultivate 30 acres of spiritual farmland and lay all single house foundations. Old Shao coordinates. The livestock team led by Wuhan focuses on the mountain gate's main hall and spiritual zone. Lingfield's team, Qinshuan Immortal, connects the ranch to the Yanshui water canal. Master, I've almost dug half of the canal. The progress is very fast. The Peak Master is amazing. What was originally just ordinary spring water, after spirit gathering, flows naturally with pure spiritual energy. The spiritual energy and water quality fully meet the standard. It can directly replace rare spiritual spring water for pill refining. The pre-sale quality is excellent. At this rate, in less than a week, Qingyun Sect's ranch, spiritual fields, single house foundations, 4 functional zones, will all be ready for operation. I moved 40 foundation stones today. I contributed the most. No, 1 in the entire sect. Actually, 38 stones. 1 was misaligned with a white spot. And 1 belonged to Lingxi, a strongman from Taiwan's team. Senior brother, why do you always nitpick the little details? Today's overall progress exceeded targets. The ranch is 70% finished. 20 acres of forest land cultivated and more than half the house foundations laid. At this efficiency, in less than a month, the sect's basic construction will be completely finished. The grand opening ceremony for Qingyun Sect's mountain gate is just around the corner. But Qingyun Sect leader Lin, I am Shibation of Black Wind Ridge, here to congratulate your new sect. However, this area is under our Black Wind Ridge's jurisdiction. If your new sect follows the rules, you must pay a foundation fee. 3,000 per month, in mid-grade spirit stones. Pay up and we'll keep your sect safe and stable as the leader. She village chief, you keep saying this territory is under your jurisdiction. Do you have a sect alliance certified official document for jurisdiction? A document? This is just extortion for protection money. Your rules are, Qingyun Sect has 3 rules. We do not yield to tyranny. No tribute paid. No bullying the weak. Your rules contradict ours. So there's no deal to be made. My cultivation level is indeed not enough. But your sect has many disciples. If you make a move, it may involve your members. Let's go. She village chief, next time you come, remember to bring enough confidence and manpower. Not making a move today isn't out of fear of you. It's because the sect's construction period is urgent. I don't want trivial matters to delay the major event of founding the sect. Master, they came here to provoke us, extorting protection money, clearly bullying us excessively. Why did you just let them leave so easily? If it were me, I would have taught them a lesson already. Of course I'm angry. But venting in the moment doesn't solve the root problem. So we just let them intimidate us for nothing? Let them manipulate us. If we drive out one Shibation, another second and third local ruffian will come to cause trouble. What we must do is intimidate the entire region's forces, so no one dares cover Qingyun Sect again. Acting once is just a personal fight, but publicly crushing him in front of all sects, completely shattering Black Wind Ridge's arrogance, is the only way to solve it for good. Establishing Qingyun Sect's rules and confidence. Alright, let's put aside the conflict for now. Focus on building the sect first. Yes, Master. I handle the formation core, ever-changing elements. Ling Tong's sword, a natural force in the world. 100 shots, all good. Wuhan coordinates mounting gate defense and formation control. King Xuan is a mysterious cultivator, guarding the outer ranch and spiritual field security. Lingxi focuses on upgrading the main array and setting up early warning. Everyone stick to your role. Blessed with the spirit-gathering talent. Speed enhancement battle. Core spiritual energy concentration steadily surpasses 4 times the standard. The new sect's cultivation foundation far exceeds that of the old Qingyun Peak. The latest batch of crisp foundation pills, 3 dragon pills successfully formed. All quality rates meet medium-grade standards. Even produced a pill close to superior grade. Progress is extremely fast. Starting next week, you can independently operate the furnace for pill refining. No need for elders to supervise on site. Fully responsible for the foundation of the pill house. Alchemist Chief Lin. I've studied this pill house carefully. Construction cost is less than 1/3 of my Pill Peak's pill house. Flexible usage maximizing ventilation, circulation, and error tolerance in pill refining. Every aspect overtakes my sect's old pill house. How did you achieve this? Only drew a preliminary sketch. Subsequent version optimized structure, formation tuning, and practical demonstrations. All handled by Dingping and me when he wasn't here. This is my handwritten pill refining notes from early years. Essential tips for controlling pill fire temperature. Records techniques for managing various levels of heat and temperature control. Methods for remedying flaws. Giving it to you today. Study it wholeheartedly. You will surely achieve greatness in the future. Opportunity bestowed by your master. Accept it with peace of mind. Study it thoroughly. Uphold the Qingyun Sect's path of pill refining and spiritual fields. Yield per acre exceeds the old method by twice. Retail and affiliated industries. Signed long-term export orders. Single event category achieves stable enterprise self-branding. Can also officially receive from outside. Qingyun Sect has fully established its footing. Sect infrastructure, industry, talents, and formations are all complete. Everything is in place. In 18 days, I know you won't be satisfied. On the day of the grand ceremony, you will surely come to provoke. Perfect for the new sect's founding ceremony. Guests from the northern region are gathering, missing a scapegoat to make an example. If you dare to come, I will demonstrate Qingyun Sect's rules and authority in public. My pill peak personally tested Qingyun Sect's new style pill house. Spirit extraction pills with zero loss upon opening. This congratulations wishes Qingyun Sect's pill path prosperity. May the foundation last forever. 3 pairs of rare spiritual beast seeds as gifts. May Qingyun Sect's spiritual beast breeding flourish. Prosper year after year. Life continues endlessly. Today, Qingyun Sect is officially founded. All distinguished guests are gathered. It's lively. Sect leader Lin's founding ceremony. Why wasn't I invited? The past mountain opening fees at Black Wind Ridge have not been settled. In front of all the northern region sects today. I ask you again. Are you going to pay this protection fee or not? Chief, she deliberately caused trouble. Probably didn't see today's situation clearly. Officials from the Immortal Alliance are seated by my side. Junior Master of the Spirit Beast Manor is present. Behind me stand the leaders of Lingxiao Sect and Elder Feng. You provoking here isn't just disrupting my event, but openly challenging the whole northern region sect framework. Qingyun Sect never bows or pays tribute to any power, paying the protection fee. The founding ceremony today. I refuse to comply. You have 3 days. Lead all of Black Wind Ridge. Withdraw from the 500 li territory around Qingyun Sect. Next time you come, it won't be a warning of dominance, but a reckoning by force. Leave. You. Before your father Lin Jianshan passed, he told me something. He said the person he was proudest of in this life had not yet been born then. Today I finally understand. The person he meant was you. Master Shi Beishan was thoroughly intimidated today. Will he come back to cause trouble? Bring trouble to our door? No, he won't. Local bullies occupy an area. They're pursuing profit and loss. Today he witnessed our connections, influence, and cultivation firsthand. His subordinates know it clearly too. The cost of messing with Qingyun Sect is extremely high, with zero return. No one will do such a losing business. The sect structure is set. Deterrence is strong enough. From now on, within 500 li, no riffraff will dare offend easily. Sect leader, I made it. First time independently operating the furnace. Produced 7 pills, all of medium grade. 2 pills of superior quality. Your progress and abilities are sufficient to shoulder great responsibility. From today on, you are officially appointed as the head of the pill house, in charge of all pill house permissions. Senior Ding is amazing. Our Qingyun Sect finally has its own top-tier alchemist. Sect leader Lin. Someone is targeting Qingyun Sect's pill industry. Cooperation with surrounding areas. All sects received anonymous letters spreading rumors, claiming that the body-refining pills have excessive pill toxin residue. It's Mo Wen's tactic. Han Qianqi is skilled in forceful interception. Mo Wen is good at manipulating public opinion. Empty excuses mean nothing. Only hard data can dispel rumors. Please issue a third-party appraisal in the name of Pill Peak. All batch test data will be publicly posted across the network. I vouch for the authenticity of the report as Pill Peak. If anyone doubts us in the future, They can come directly to Pill Peak to confront us. We'll demonstrate pill refining in public. Patriarch Lin, we've verified the independently sampled data. Your pill quality is superior. The previous rumors were pure malicious slander. Our sect is willing to sign a long-term procurement contract. Hope the Patriarch can prioritize production and supply for us. Ding Ping, step forward to coordinate the orders. Register the contract. Pass this message to Elder Mo for me. Thank him for his thoughtful planning, for the free publicity. This round of reverse marketing helped us thoroughly establish our pill reputation. Patriarch, all three auxiliary ingredients are indispensable. They completely restrict the brittle pill formula. If supply is cut off, the pill rooms will shut down immediately. All new orders will default. The sect's reputation will collapse completely. This is a precisely targeted setup. Mo Wen learned from his failure to stir up public rumors. He no longer uses loose cultivators that leave traces. He's now focusing directly on our most vulnerable external supply chain.
He wants to force the pill rooms to stop by cutting off supply.
To shatter our industrial foundation. But he only blocked the obvious channels. He can't block the northern connections I've prepared in advance. I've already investigated the details of the supply cut. Condensing dew grass, green leaf grass, Pill Peak's inventory is ample. Can be fully allocated. Enough to sustain pill rooms at full capacity for a month and a half. Only Scarlet Sunflower is limited. Redstone Sect and Qingyun Peak have a White Tower supply contract. They do not divert resources externally. Even negotiations with price increases can't break through. It's the fatal point of this supply cut. The Spirit Beast Manor has already procured Scarlet Sunflower as an alternative source. The White Tower contract with Qingyun Peak is meaningless in the face of top-tier sect connections. So you had already planned for the public opinion battle and prepared for after-sales in advance. Dual supply channels, Pill Peak and Spirit Beast Manor working together fundamentally, so there's no fear of a single supply chain being cut off. On the day of the Immortal Alliance conference, I realized Mo Wen was always lurking in the shadows, observing the details of my contracts and partnerships. This person is skilled at patience. His setups perfectly hit the target. So I laid out background resources ahead of time, preparing specifically for today's targeted strangulation. The whole supply crisis and recovery was resolved in less than 3 hours. The pill rooms resumed production immediately and broadly. With stable supply, we gained 3 new long-term partnership contracts. The Redstone Sect's replacement agreement was broken. Qingyun Sect was swayed by public opinion. All 3 supply chains were attacked simultaneously, and yet they couldn't last 3 hours. I always thought the opponent was a new sect, a newly promoted avatar. But now I see clearly, it was never a one-on-one fight. He wove an enormous network of connections and industries throughout the northern region. Even if one thread is cut, 10,000 threads back it up. There are no flaws in his supply chain, reputation, or cooperation channels. External attacks can no longer hold him back. Since his web can't be broken, aim for the core of the devaluation machine. Next time, don't waste external resources. I'll take action myself, targeting Lin Xiaofan directly, and eliminate this hidden threat once and for all. Use the merchant temporary account to finalize the plan to poison the Qingyun Sect retail pasture. Mo Wen need not issue further orders or layouts. Your plan has already been exposed. Lin Xiaofan submitted a complete chain of clues. with closed-loop evidence of funds flow and personnel coordination. Unassailable. You clearly had the evidence long ago. So why wait until the Immortal Alliance moved in this week to act? Wrapping up with the Immortal Alliance compliance issue. So your defeat is fair and undeniable, leaving no room for a comeback. Han Qianqi was brought down by the recording. Mo Wen was brought down by the ledger. In the future, your opponent will have to be some lunatic who doesn't keep accounts. Even if there is such a lunatic, he can't escape from profit and loss. The sharpest thing in the cultivation world has never been swords or formations, but cost and benefit. Those who calculate profit and loss wrong will ultimately lose. Your father's obsession lasted half his life. And now seeing your strategy,
He can finally rest assured.
Now,
Patriarch, the first batch of gas room armor has all passed quality inspection. 0 defects, 0 rejects. Pill room shipments are outperforming 3 sects. Spirit Beast Manor is willing to sign a joint supply agreement. Body tempering pills work for high-grade origin seeds. From now on, all armor for Sword Pavilion will be supplied exclusively by our sect's gas room. Disciples obey orders. In this life, swords and armor all belong to Qingyun Sect, to protect sect peace. The only rule for Sword Pavilion cultivators is not to suppress their true selves. Guidance should be targeted. Recommend Ah Ming steps forward for practice. Black Wind Ridge remnants have scattered and fled, and are no longer a threat to our sect. Risk level is the lowest. I know how strong you are. You can eat your own prey. Longyuan Pavilion's Long King Xuan has finished registration. Oh. Senior brother Ah Ming precisely controls his sword. Is there a special mantra? No mantra. Just imagine cutting tofu in front of the patriarch. The sword intent naturally stabilizes. Thank you, senior sister. You're welcome. You've trained hard. Remember to eat while it's hot. Your hunting skills keep improving. Don't harm spirit beasts without reason. Origin seed coordination is complete. Longyuan Pavilion will cultivate even stronger spirit beasts in the future. Protect the sect's golden falcons. I won't stop you from hunting yan serpents. Just don't always put snakes on my table. Workshop owner is getting promoted. U2I industry is now established. Commercial and revenue targets met. The talent system for the late-stage avatar industry is complete. Only the breakthrough to late-stage avatar remains. Business is never about competitiveness. The true path is protecting those around you. Master has broken through to the late nascent soul stage. Breakthrough. Master has reached the late nascent soul stage. Host detected breakthrough to the late nascent soul stage. Promotion requirements fully met. Promotion to head of offense and defense successful. Unlocked exclusive talent. Essence condensation. I've broken through to the late nascent soul stage. Tomorrow, Elder Ding will open the furnace for a 1-star trial. Tanyu can send me. I'm empowered by my essence condensation talent. This top-grade elixir is 3 times more effective than the premium grade. Nearly 1/8 by itself. Plus, it's refined with 0 loss. Your material costs are less than 1/3 of my single peak. I have no intention of seizing the market. Pill Peak will always come first. Partners. At most 2 months. Exclusive pricing rights for Northern Domain body tempering pills will be fully transferred to you. Your stock of pills can carry the Essence Condensation Certification label. Sharing the quality dividends. Mutual benefit and win-win cooperation. The first batch of partnership agreements will be finalized immediately. When will negotiations and implementation take place? After the Sect Master's Essence Condensation is activated. Monthly revenue soared to 10 times that of our founding stage. Jade cakes are backordered until next spring. The Immortal Alliance has designated us as a priority supplier. Not enough pill furnaces. Shortage of spirit fire. Ranch breeding is overloaded. Notify all department heads. Main shop business meeting scheduled for this afternoon. Full-scale expansion. Another 50 acres of spirit fields added. Expanding ranch No. 2. 2 more refining furnaces for each type of spirit energy. Suzuki Pavilion has been fully marked. Northern Domain market data. Expansion pace can be precisely matched. Retail seed reserves are sufficient. Fully matched to ranch expansion output. No supply gaps. Sword Pavilion fighting strength is sufficient. Security with no blind spots. Comprehensive guarantee for expansion and trade route safety. Production, market, security, and talent all in place. We're accelerating progress. Full expansion will be completed within 2 months. Industrial scale enters the top 5 in the Northern Domain. Standing strong among top-ranked Sect Masters. Northern Domain's most promising Sect annual evaluation results announced. All 4 core metrics of Qingyun Sect top the charts. Immortal Alliance official decision. Awarded to Qingyun Sect, Northern Domain's most promising Sect of the Year title. Following Qingyun Sect 2, share total coordinated commerce revenue, surpassing the total of the past 5 years. Previously, many sects faced direct resource plunder, seizing territories, ended up running dry. Hard to last long. Qingyun Sect's experience can be summed up in one sentence. Resources are never taken by force. They're built through management. In the next phase, we won't blindly expand our territory. Only exporting mature management systems externally. Forming alliances for mutual benefit. No need for vassals. Each sect keeps to its own duties. Mutual benefit and growing revenue. If you had known a single packet of seasonings could yield a thriving stronghold, would you have regretted not being eaten that day? Fortunes rise and fall. Grievances come to an end. After all, my vision was too narrow. I lost utterly. All my open strategies have been wiped out. I have no hidden cards left. But the shattered pillars of 18 mountains are convinced. This is the final round. They should have received it by now. Since the founding of Qingyun Sect, we've been driven into exile. This grudge cannot be reconciled. Qingyun Sect's main line is impregnable. Only Ranch No. 2 simple walls are the biggest weakness. This is a beast soul lure. It disturbs the spirit beast's minds. Once released, the sect will be undermanned. It's the perfect time for a surprise attack. The 5 pavilions have clear responsibilities. Operate independently. Unified scheduling under the sect master. How is this sect discipline? It's clearly a sect franchise manual for the cultivation world. If your father knew in the afterlife, he'd surely be deeply gratified and pass away with a smile. Only with rules can one gain a foothold. System fully formed. Only then can the sect endure for generations. Sword Pavilion cultivation doesn't depend on birth or talent, only on character and martial skill. Every power hides danger beneath the surface. You see the world too clearly. Intelligence is never just an empty name. It's the sect's first line of defense. Hunt as you please, but no more dead snakes on my desk. This is a deliberate and proactive advance. Inner ranch is quiet. All defensive positions were set up before the Yujing town ceremony. Your scheme failed from the very start. Sword Pavilion holds the front line. Guard. Main force turns to sand. Left wing leaves some alive. Detain messengers for interrogation. Previous conflicts were confined to within 500 miles. From now on, we will cross the northern domain and set foot in broader lands. Qingyun Sect's Lin Xiaofan has established a northern domain defense line.